Do you dream of having a garden but you don't have the space or the experience? Or you just don't want to go it alone? A community garden might be the answer to your dreams.
Community gardens are parcels of land gardened by groups of people. Some share garden plots, while others garden their own plots. San Diego County is home to more than 80 community gardens. Each is unique in its location, its organization, and its community. The gardeners are different ages, different cultures, and different levels of experience, all working and all growing together.
From college campuses to urban corners, empty lots to county parks, community gardens are as diverse as the people and the places that make them grow, as we'll see today on A Growing Passion.
Throughout history, people grew their own food. Each culture, each region, had its traditional crops and ways of raising them. Mostly they grew them on their own farms or in their own backyards. But with urbanization and industrialization, fewer and fewer people have the time or the space to grow their own food. Today's community gardens are places where people grow food to feed their families. At the same time, these shared spaces strengthen communities. Some people value their gardens as places to relax or to spend time with others who share their interests. Sometimes their goal is to reclaim and upgrade neglected spaces. Community gardens benefit more than people. They support a biodiversity of native plants and animals too. They also create a sense of belonging for longtime residents and for new arrivals. Juniper Front Street Community Garden is one of the oldest community gardens in San Diego County. It sits right under the flight path for San Diego International Airport. In fact, those planes flying overhead are what made this garden possible.
In the mid-70s, the Federal Aviation Administration said that they had to take down the building that was on this property so that they could pave the way for the airport.
Robin Perry is president of Juniper Front Street Garden.
A woman named Ethel Barron got the Senior Center of San Diego to sponsor them so that they had the liability insurance and could make the garden.
Finding land and leasing the space was just the beginning. The garden needed organization beyond where the plots were to go. This garden, like most others, is a membership organization. It collects dues to cover shared costs like water, tools, supplies, insurance, and more. In the 40-plus years Juniper Front Street Garden has been around, they've grown as a garden, as a community, and as an organization.
We really emphasize community here, so as an individual gardener, your responsibilities include gardening your own plot as well as keeping the pathways clear around your plot. Communication, frankly, is the key to a community garden. Open, candid, kind communication and working together on all kinds of things.
This community has its own rules. In this shared space, everyone has ownership and everyone has responsibility. Every bed and every common space is or needs to be tended to.
We're moving from a winter planting to a spring planting. So really basically everybody right now is trying to tamp down those weeds that we got from the wonderful rains. And then most of our gardeners are going to bring in new dirt, new compost, and then start planting for the spring.
When done well, a community garden grows good relationships with neighbors, with passersby, and with municipalities. And it draws people who want to become members.
You're the membership chair for the garden, right?
I am.
So what does that mean?
So I help manage the list of many people who want to join our wonderful garden. We have a list of over 50 right now that are waiting for a spot.
So how often do beds turn over, more or less?
I would say that last year we had probably about 25 turnover.
So about half.
Yeah.
Mimi, who are some of the typical people who work in this garden?
It's really quite a varied mix. Most of the people live in the neighborhood.
And age?
All ages.
These beautiful beds make gardening look easy, but being a successful gardener takes time. It takes patience and commitment, and there are lessons along the way.
Initially, when I came into the garden, I had always heard that a tomato was a fruit. And I kept saying, of fruit. And then the first tomatoes I ate in this garden, I said, okay, I understand now because it had flavor.
Ibrahim Fardan has been gardening here for 12 years. In that time, he's seen gardeners come and go. But there's a solid core that keeps on growing and helping others grow too.
I appreciate the fact that rules are necessary, and so that's making up, the rules are making a positive situation as well.
I actually just live right across the street, so I get to walk here. I love being able to know where my food's coming from, watch it, see it, take care of it. And then there's nothing like eating your own beet, just picking it up out of the ground and just like making soup that night. There's different people from all different ways of life that you get to meet that, you know, you make connections with and that you really just kind of learn a lot from.
I was on the waiting list to get the spot for 2 years. Then finally, last November, I got my spot and I'm so happy. It developed my connection with the Mother Earth. With the little bit of effort you give to nature and soil, it gives so much back to you, and it's very joyful.
The success of a community garden depends on the gardeners working together with respect and sharing their passion for growing.
So you're cutting the chard. What are you going to do with it?
I am full of chard in the garden, so I have some extra that I want to share with the other people in the garden.
We set up a share table in our garden meeting area, and everyone brings produce, flowers, whatever they have extra, and we put it on that share table. And it has really been a lovely thing to bring the community together in a very subtle and yet very powerful way, because everyone loves to share how they grew something and what they grew, and here, try this.
Looks like a feast.
That's beautiful.
You know, one of my fellow gardeners, David, this illustrates community garden 101. He came over to me one day and gave me a 6-pack and said, would you like these? I have too many. And voila, I have the most beautiful ice and poppies.
As the garden thrives, so does its community. San Diego's largest community garden is part of a county park. The Tijuana River Valley Community Garden covers 25 acres of the Tijuana River Valley Regional Park. This community garden is a nod to the Tijuana River Valley's agricultural history. Farmsteads dotted the valley going back to the 1800s. Rich bottomland soil deposited over the eons makes this a fertile place to grow. This garden is managed by the Resource Conservation District of Greater San Diego County.
The mission of the garden is to allow people to get outdoors, to grow, to plant, to provide themselves and their families with healthy foods.
Gardening and conservation go hand in hand. Gardens support wildlife, while gardeners build healthy soil and practice stewardship. Andy Williamson is the on-site manager. He works with all the gardeners, and he's learning to be a farmer here too.
Andy, how many plots are here?
So we have 210 plots here.
That's a lot of plots.
Yeah, it's the biggest garden in San Diego.
And who are the people who have these plots?
So I would say about a third of them are locals born here, and about a third are from Latin America. And then we have a lot of Filipinos and Vietnamese as well.
And are most of these plots farmed or gardened by just one person, or is it a family, or what?
It's mostly families. It's a lot of hard work, so people need the help of their whole family, really.
Garden members come from all walks of life. Stroll through these rows, and you hear 3 or 4 different languages.
I see the nopales.
Sí, nopales.
And what else are you growing?
Cilantro, tomates, calabaza.
Calabaza squash, right?
Squash, right.
And what's this?
Beans.
Beans. You're gonna make frijoles?
Ejotes. Yeah.
Oh, yum.
Many of these gardeners don't have space for a garden at home, or they just don't like working alone. Here they have huge plots, 30 feet by 30 feet each. And the soil. This fertile bottomland grows like magic. Eric Rodriguez is a master gardener. He turned his plot into a home away from home.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Eric. How
How's it
are
going?
you? Nice to see you, and nice to see your beautiful garden.
Thank you. Welcome.
You got a lot of diversity. How much time do you spend here?
I spend a good amount of time. I come every day after work. It's more of a relaxing space, you know, a space to breathe and have a sit and watch your plants grow.
I noticed there's a really amazing artichoke over there. When did you plant that?
Our friend Bill, one of the local gardeners, it's kind of a welcoming gift. He brings them around to most of all the neighbors.
That's the community and community garden, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eric's garden is an inviting work of art. There's a sink connected to his hose, an outdoor kitchen, even a covered patio to sit back, relax, and take it all in.
I could sit here for a few hours.
Now you see what I see.
Yeah, it's lovely, and there's this nice breeze coming through.
Oh yeah, and when it gets too strong, you know, you just want to close it.
Oh, that's a great idea. We purpose shutters as a little windscreen. Oh, that's so nice. A little privacy. I love it.
A garden can provide a place to refresh mind and body as you satisfy your soul and realize how much fun it is to share with others.
Hey, Robert.
For some, gardening is better when it's a family affair.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Alan.
Alan, I'm Nan.
Israel Pichardo and Alon and Edwin Rendon are first cousins. They acquired 3 contiguous garden spaces. Then they took down the fences in between. So together, these men are learning to grow.
This is a beautiful garden. This seems really big. Is this one plot?
3 plots, 3 30 by 30s.
3. And why are they all together?
We happen to be cousins. Primos.
Primos, you're cousins. And so this is your group effort?
Absolutely.
Did you know how to garden?
No, we didn't.
You didn't know how to garden?
Just a little. Succulents, maybe, if anything.
In the year they've been working these plots, the men have created a thriving garden with vegetables and herbs and flowers to share with their families.
So we're growing a variety of crops here, and it's one of our experimental beds. We have radishes, Chinese cabbage, onions, and carrots.
So the experiment is?
We grow with native soil and very, very little horse manure.
This is a really fertile area, this river valley, right?
Yes.
So actually, it's not surprising that you actually could harvest good crops from here.
It is definitely very fertile soil.
Israel has the most experience, and he quietly takes the lead.
Delicious.
What these cousins have accomplished in just a short time is amazing. They're already saving seeds for next year's crops.
You're going to have a lot of seeds. What are you going to do with the extras?
Definitely spread them around to the rest of the neighbors, and sharing is the best part of it.
Alon's passions are fruit trees and monarch butterflies.
I kind of feel like you are going to restore the entire monarch butterfly population just right here from this one spot.
That's funny. Yeah, that's it's a goal to be part of the movement, you know, the monarch movement.
Edwin, the eldest of the cousins, puts it into perspective.
So you're urban kids, you're not rural kids, you're not agricultural kids.
No.
So that's even more impressive that you took this on. But when I'm watching you in this garden, what I notice, you are attracted to the flowers and the herbs. Tell me about that.
Wonderful scents that come of everything that we've grown here. And with the help of my cousin's information and the things that we kind of put together, whether it's ointments or bringing bouquets to our family members or for events, or maybe for guests here at our garden.
Thank you.
We're learning along the way with our little experiment, participating in the bigger scheme of it all, because it is the Tijuana River Valley Community Garden, and we're sharing all this information, food, and good times as well.
So it's your family, it's your bigger community, it brings it all together for you?
Absolutely.
The University of California at San Diego is known for its rigorous academics, its beautiful campus, and its excellent graduate programs. It's also a leader in addressing one of the critical issues of our time: how to feed a world where population is expected to reach 8 billion by 2025. One way the university works towards a sustainable future is by supporting a collection of community gardens organized and run by students who grow food for themselves and for their communities. This collection of dorms is called Village West. Here, students grow fruits and vegetables in the Torrey Pine Edible Garden.
Each college really has their own space for their own residents. People seem to really like the idea of being outdoors, connecting with the earth and growing.
So the students are doing a great job. This is a really beautiful little garden.
Thank you.
This garden helps support a university-wide goal of sourcing 20% of the food served on campus from local, organic, and sustainable food sources by the year 2020.
Are they able to cook in their rooms?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then right behind you is a barbecue.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they have the opportunity to use all this in food prep.
Yep.
Rogers Community Garden covers a much larger area tucked into another corner of campus. The garden's goal is to arm passionate students with the tools to dream up and test sustainability-oriented research projects.
The students are driving this place, and they're bumping elbows. So we have the biologists working with the chemists, working with the visual artists. And this is where we have to go in going forward. We have to enable students to work outside their academic disciplines and join up their research methods, and that's what's happening here.
When I was getting my degree in pharmacological chemistry was how to combine an advanced science major like I was doing with urban agriculture. And the end result was what you see before you and all the student research and technology you see being presented.
This is beautiful. The colors, the textures, the vegetables.
Oh, we have wonderful soil, wonderful climate, and wonderful students to take care of it.
They also have liquid fertilizer, made here on site by one of the student projects, an anaerobic biodigester.
It takes food waste or agricultural waste and converts it into biogas and into liquid fertilizer. So we're just gonna lift it up and pour it into the sink.
You gonna pour it right in?
Yep.
The biodigester processes food waste collected from restaurants on campus. It's part of the university's Zero Waste Initiative. The biogases are methane and carbon dioxide, two potent greenhouse gases. Through this process, those gases are captured and turned into electricity.
I designed this along with volunteers and students at Rogers Community Garden and project members through Engineers for a Sustainable World. I also built it. We're very proud of it. It took us a year and a half to get to what you see today.
Students experiment with composting, with aeroponics, and other technologies. They're using the garden as a living lab to design and experiment with sustainable solutions that address some of the world's most pressing environmental problems. Serious science aside, some students garden as a way to meet, to escape the academic pressures, and to have fun.
There's usually about 5 to 10 core students, but we encourage anyone who just wants a study break to come and join us whenever they want.
Ellie's Garden is a communal garden in the university's Eleanor Roosevelt College. The students here learn sustainable practices to create a greener community. Ellie's Garden is a place to spend time outside, working in the garden. It's an important antidote to screen time and to time in the classroom or the library.
I started gardening because it's fun, but then I continued gardening because it's good for the planet and it's good for people. It's such a great way to socialize and stop from studying and get to know people.
Wow, that looks great, everyone.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks. Let's see, so this was your planting final today, correct?
Yeah, I guess so.
I guarantee this is the most fun you'll have at a final in the next week.
Chris Johnson is the staff advisor for the gardens at Eleanor Roosevelt College. He gently guides the students as they learn to grow.
Firstly, it's a place where they can learn to grow their own food. Secondly, it gives them a sense of community. And thirdly, it offers a lot of pride to this particular college.
So we have an event that we do every 10 weeks called Harvest Day. And we harvest all of the food that we have in the garden and use it to make a 3-course meal for the students.
Oh, yum.
About 200 people come, and it's a really great way to engage the community and have them eating healthy foods.
This garden, like others at UCSD, is changing the way students see their future and influencing their actions in ways that benefit the students and benefit the planet too.
Mount Hope Community Garden is a green oasis in the middle of a food desert. This big lot on a corner in the inner city was once filled with rocks and not much else.
That is, until social justice advocate and community organizer Diane Moss approached the city of San Diego about leasing the land to make a community garden. A garden that brought fresh, locally grown food to the neighborhood is part of Diane's vision as managing director of Project New Village. Her organization uses civic and community engagement to combat food insecurity in her neighborhood of Southeast San Diego.
We want people to actively have a better relationship with their food, and what better way to do that than grow it?
If we want this leaf, all you do is break it off like that, real easy.
And in working with the people who live here and a partnership of other agencies, we have a concept called the Good Food District. And in that district, we want urban agriculture to be at the center of revitalization. So we want to connect with the people who eat food, prepare food, sell food, and for them to get that food or source it from the neighborhood.
Just love seeing how everyone gets together and works together on projects and feel really good about what we do.
Belinda Ramirez started volunteering here as part of her PhD research in cultural anthropology at nearby UC San Diego. Today, she manages the garden, and she grows food here too, both for herself and for the nearby farmers market.
38% of families living within Mount Hope live below the poverty line, so it is a place that really tries to bring messages of food justice and kind of resiliency and taking matters into our own hands into the community, giving people an outlet for not only being in a natural setting, but for growing their own food and providing for their families.
My son, he is super duper picky, so when I grew the snap peas, he came in and actually ate some, so that was like a miracle. So, you know, it's just very important for me to grow what we eat, because we know in the store sometimes there's a lot of stuff that we don't need in our bodies on the vegetables.
This community garden is a setting for education and for community engagement.
George Washington Carver, they read that, and so that brings that to real life for them. The things they would be doing in the classroom, learning about soil components of soil, learning about what compost is, well, what plants are, well, this brings the real life to it.
Like at other community gardens, the experience of growing their own food here gives these gardeners a sense of accomplishment from hard work done well that feeds friends and family. The crops in these beds represent the diversity of the local community: pigeon peas, loquats, herbs, sugarcane, collards.
We harvest them every single Tuesday and Thursday, and we sell them at market. They're perennial, so they grow year round, and they just keep giving no matter how much we pluck them.
So this is called the moringa tree. It's also called drumstick tree, based on the shape of the pods, kind of look like drumsticks a little bit. It is native to parts of Africa and Asia, so it services quite a lot of folks from those areas. The pod, the leaves, the flowers, almost everything, every part of the plant is edible.
In the inner city, a community garden becomes a place to share nature and culture, to create environmental awareness, and to practice sustainability.
This is the year of the black-eyed peas. And before we plant black-eyed peas, this is the first growing. Then we will take everything here to the farmer's market and then start replacing with black-eyed peas.
Why is it important that you're growing for the farmer's market?
We actually want to demonstrate to others that they can become certified growers and be at the farmer's market. This is an example of what you could do. This might fit in someone's backyard. So you can come here and learn how to do this and be a part of the solution in terms of food access.
Sugar cane.
Yes, we've got a lot of sugar.
Oh my God. You got a nice array though. I love it. This reminds me so much of when I was young.
Yeah.
This is how carrots used to look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do the collards. I got a couple of bunches that I probably...
Like two?
Yeah, because it's just me.
Good food and community. For Diane Moss, they go hand in hand.
Saying happy birthday!
Oh, she got it. Oh, I remember. Thank you.
She sees urban agriculture at the center of revitalization to create health, wealth, and community. While their homegrown fruits and vegetables are delicious, most community gardeners agree that community is their most valuable crop.
Become part of a new community. Find a community garden near you and get growing. I'm Nan Sterman. Thanks for watching.